and welcome back to the Glass Seats podcast. This is our show where two hockey aficionados discuss their perspectives on headlines surrounding the NHL, including recent stories, game highlights, league culture, and other topics trending amongst the fans. This is Viddy.
My name is Mrinal, and this week in hockey, we've got a special episode.
We're talking fashion, baby.
We're talking jerseys.
Yeah.
So both of us have a general love for hockey jerseys.
Yeah.
You know, we have small collections. You know? We're not the hockey guy out here.
Yeah. One day, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with this episode coming out a few days before All-Star Game, and the All-Star Game always has All-Star jerseys.
Yeah.
And we thought we'd take some time and let's just talk jerseys for 30 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, the jersey itself is sacred. Everyone got mad when there was ads put on them. I feel like it's time we dedicate an episode to give it the respect it deserves.
Yes. And how we will be doing that, we're going to be taking a look at the past 10 All-Star jerseys. We'll be giving our thoughts, and each jersey will be ranked from 1 to 10.
Yeah.
If you are listening to this episode on Apple, Google, or Spotify, I would suggest you head over to our YouTube channel at Spud Network Podcast and check out this episode in video. Yeah, because it is quite visual.
I'll try to give some cliff notes on what these jerseys look like if you remember them to jog your memory. But this is definitely a visual episode. I would definitely head on over to YouTube for this one.
Absolutely. We're going to be starting with this year's All-Star jerseys, 2024, host of the All-Star Game, Toronto.
Yeah. These are the Drew House jerseys that JB designed, Justin Bieber. Appropriate because, it's in Toronto, but polarizing.
Yeah, so if you haven't seen these, quick description. There's 4 jerseys, blue, yellow, white, and red base colors.
Yeah.
They have a lot of yellow stars on them.
Yeah, very, very contrasty.
Very contrasty. The NHL shield's in yellow, and it's got some bubble text.
Yeah.
I hate these.
Damn.
I'm just
right off the bat.
I hate them.
Yeah. I don't hate them as much as now. Like when I first saw them, I really did not like them. I don't hate them as much anymore. That being said, the red one and the yellow ones are still terrible. They remind me of McDonald's.
The yellow one is a yellow base and all the color on it is yellow.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know what they were thinking with that one. That one is just not good.
You could have just made that one green.
Yeah. or any other color.
Any other color.
Yeah, you could have made it, well, as long as it's not like pink or something, but yeah, there's too much yellow going on in that. So, and funny enough, I generally just keep an eye out for discount jerseys because I'm not paying $200 for whatever. So every time I check the clearance section of shopnhl.com after you showed me that, there's a lot of yellow jerseys in there.
Yeah,
a lot of
not
Pittsburgh,
popular.
a lot of Bruins, a lot of Nashville jerseys.
Yeah,
nobody wants the yellow jerseys, and this is no exception. I don't know anyone that wants to wear this. So,
and like, this just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like, they changed the NHL logo font. Like, the actual design of the NHL logo is different.
Is it, or is it just like pop arty?
It's like become pop arty, right? And like, the 2 stars in the NHL logo are typically contained within the shield. Now they're like popped out of the shield, and there's extra stars because it's the All-Star Game. Stupid.
Yeah,
and the stripes that go down the sleeves are like go to nowhere.
Yeah, that part, especially on the white jersey. Why are the stripes black, not yellow? The rest of them, they're yellow, except for the actual yellow one where they need to be black.
Which was stupid. Why'd you make a yellow-based jersey?
Yeah, maybe
when all your design elements are yellow.
That might have been the issue in the first place, yeah.
But and like they had to break up the stripes with this blank space so they can put the numbers there.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like the Adidas 3-stripe, right? But you should have done it on the underarm of the jersey, like all the other NHL jerseys have.
Yeah. I agree with you on that one. I think they might have messed that up.
Like, why is it on the outer portion?
Yeah.
It doesn't flow with like a human body shape. It looks very, very childish.
I think that was like they're like, oh, it's supposed to encapsulate the young talent coming to Toronto for the All-Star Game or something like that.
Really?
I don't know. That was some like NHL.com headline or something.
It's borderline Comic Sans.
It is very comic book looking. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I don't know. This is a 1 out of 10 for me. I hate this.
Whoa.
I hate this jersey.
Wow. Okay. All right. I'm honestly, I don't hate the blue one. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if it will look good on me. I don't know if I can pull it off, but I don't hate the blue one. I'm going to give these a 5 out of 10 because at least they tried something different too. I can appreciate the fact that it's not the same corporate boring jersey over and over again. So yeah, 5 out of 10.
Yeah, I take corporate over this. This is
Wow,
bad.
Okay, got it.
All right. Let's go to 2023, last year's
Yeah.
All-Star game.
These were popular.
Yeah, this was hosted by the Florida Panthers.
Mhm.
It was very throwback, so this was part of their reverse retro line.
Yeah.
So they did go for a throwback theme here. It has the shape of a star
Mhm.
on the whole jersey,
Yeah.
which was very popular 90s type of look. And then it went with Miami Vice colors,
Yeah.
because Florida was hosting.
Yes.
Only 2 jerseys this year, Eastern and Western, black and white,
Yeah.
main base colors with Miami Vice accents.
Yeah.
Aesthetics, very, very pleasing.
Yes.
I am also a fan when they don't use the NHL logo as the main crest. I'll be honest.
Mhm.
I don't think that NHL logo works well on the front of a jersey.
Yeah.
So the fact that they made new logos here, I really like those.
Mhm.
And the fact that they incorporated something from the city, I always like that little touch.
Yes. Yeah.
So the fact they use the Miami Vice colors and at the same time got to promote the reverse retro line, I
Mhm.
think overall this tied everything together very well.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm going to agree with you on the colors and the striping and just general shape of it. I also agree with the I don't think the NHL jersey or NHL logo looks good on the front of a jersey. That being said, I think this looks worse than the NHL logo.
Oh, you don't like the
Logo-wise.
Eastern Western logos?
No, and honestly, that kills it for me. That ruins it for me. I feel like this is very corporate looking. Like when you go to when you go to a corporate sponsored, night.
Yeah, the free merch they give.
Yeah, the free merch, and they put like a huge like corporate logo on the back of it.
Mhm.
That's what this looks like to me, and that ruined an almost perfect jersey, in my opinion.
I think for some older NHL fans, they'll like these because
It's
this is
nostalgic.
it's the 90s logo.
Yeah,
They used this in the 90s.
yeah. But I started watching in I think 07 maybe, and
Yeah.
yeah, I love the jersey, but the logo just absolutely ruined it for me. I'm gonna have to give this a 3 out of 10.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's harsh.
Yeah.
I'd give this I'd give this like a 7.
7.
Yeah. One thing I don't like is in recent years the All-Star game has gone to 4 teams, 1 for each division,
Yeah.
but they only make 2 jerseys.
Yeah.
I'm like, you should make 4.
Yeah.
Like you made a black and a base color with the Miami Vice accents. I would have loved one for like the Miami Vice teal and the Miami Vice
Yeah.
pink base with black and white accents.
Yeah, dude, what the
You
heck?
could have easily gotten a
That would've
4
been
out
sweet,
of it.
Yeah.
But they went for 2, I guess, to keep the retro theme.
Yeah.
So a few points off for that, but
Yeah.
I give it a 7.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Almost perfect jersey. The logo just ruined it for me.
2022, hosted
So-
by Vegas.
Yeah. A lot of color block going on. These aren't even Vegas colors.
They're not. This is again, standard what NHL has done. I think it's red for the West, blue for the East
Mhm.
type deal.
Mm-hmm.
So this is, 1 white jersey with red accents, 1 blue jersey, all blue jersey.
Mhm.
Both have the NHL, the regular shield
Yeah.
as the main crest. And it's very color blocky. Like there's just the ends of the sleeves are different colors.
It reminds me almost of like the Islanders reverse retro, the fisherman type of color blocking,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, kinda. And very minimal stripes. It's
Yeah.
minimal and color blocky.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it's boring.
It's boring as hell. I don't even want to look at this. It's
This
so
is
boring.
you did the assignment the night before type.
Yeah. Honestly, this is Chat GPT came up with jerseys for you
Yeah.
the night before. Yeah. This is boring.
Nothing to indicate that this is an all-star jersey.
Or that it's Vegas. I didn't even know it was Vegas.
Yeah, or that it's Vegas, or that no elements of and Vegas has so many elements you could use.
That's what
Their own jerseys for the Vegas Golden Knights are so inspired by Vegas.
maybe they were gatekeeping. Maybe they're like, the cool shit's for us. You guys get this Chat GPT type of.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, this is boring as hell to look at.
Yeah, like if you just handed me this jersey and told me it was like from a draft,
Yeah.
I believe you. Like
I'm
it's
not
not like
paying-
an all-star jersey.
Yeah, I'm not paying more than $25 at the mall for this.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. And honestly, you have to pay me $25 to wear it out in public.
Yeah.
It's boring.
That too, I think that's why I don't like the shield as the main crest. Like I wouldn't wear
You look
that.
like a billboard, right?
Yeah. I wouldn't wear it. I mean, anytime you wear a jersey, you have to admit that you are a billboard.
You are a billboard, yes. And
But-
honestly, I think being a billboard, it gets a lot of bad rap nowadays because of the whole minimalist movement in
Yeah.
fashion. But I think there's a tasteful way to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm wearing a lot of stuff right now, but it's like a Daniel Ricciardo Formula One driver.
Honestly,
brand.
racing jackets are coming back. And those are covered in ads.
They're so like trendy now.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And
like,
they're covered in ads.
Yeah. And so there's a way to be a billboard in a tasteful fashion. This is not it, in my opinion.
The NHL shield itself is not very inspiring.
No, it's big and clunky.
And it works fine as an NHL logo.
Yeah.
It's very recognizable.
Yeah. But you know, like the NBA
yeah.
logo, it's got like one of the most iconic players of all time. And it's like, it's a silhouette. You know what I mean? There's
some design elements to it, right? The NHL logo is, we made this because it looks nice.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
There's no further thought, you know?
Yeah.
And that can be same said about these jerseys.
Something I also just realized on this jersey, looking at it, there's a huge NHL logo, and then above it, there's a tiny NHL logo.
Yeah. Because the regular shield that's on every jersey.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. I like these even less now.
Yeah. Go back and look at the Drew House Designs one. It has the regular NHL logo right above it,
At least they're
too.
two different logos.
Yeah.
At least they're two different logos. Yeah.
Anyway, this is a 3 out of 10 for me.
I agree. This is a 3 out of 10. This is boring.
All right. 2020. Hosted by St. Louis.
I like you.
Again, only 2 jerseys, so points off for me for that. One dark gray, one white. It has every team's logo. So whatever team you actually play for, that logo is on the jersey. And it also has, looks like 5 red whitish stripes across the center and the sleeves, meant to look like a musical staff.
Oh.
So for those of you who read music, that's what it was meant to signify.
That's what it was for. Okay.
Which is why it looks really good with St. Louis's logo.
Yeah.
Not so great with other people's logos.
Yeah.
The other thing is all the logos on this were monochrome. So as you can see, we have St. Louis as an example, but they've removed the yellow from the logo. It's become monochrome blue. So like the Leafs one was a monochrome blue. The Sharks was like a monochrome teal.
Yeah.
Et cetera, et cetera. And it has the St. Louis arch on the inside of the collar. So definitely some elements of St. Louis have been worked into the jersey.
Yeah.
Not so many like all-star elements.
Yeah.
But
they have the patch on the sleeve, I guess.
Yeah, just the patch.
I don't know. I think I like it. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's tasteful. I like the fact there's no giant NHL crest as they actually put the logo. My complaints, I really like the white one. My complaints are they didn't go full monochrome. I wish at this point they just went full gray and white.
Like the logo should have been black and white?
I feel like, yeah, because it's gonna look weird when you incorporate, like it works with the blue because that's also kind of like a muted tone, right?
Yeah, but the yellows and the reds didn't look good.
Like the Minnesota logo is a lot of color. I don't know if it would.
It went to a monochrome green, which kind of defeats the point.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. Then the logo itself looks dead, right?
Yeah. So, same with the Sharks logo. No black, no orange.
No orange. Yeah.
You know? So
yeah. So that's my biggest complaint. But would I wear this out in public if it's like, you know, a team that I am a fan of? Yeah, I would. Yeah, especially the white one.
I'm pretty neutral about this. I think they tried too hard to be 2019's jersey, and they didn't quite hit the mark. So 2019 we'll get to, but they did the full black and white.
Yeah.
So it was like a worse version of 2019 for me. So I'm pretty neutral about it. Yeah. I put it right in the middle, 5 out of 10 for me.
I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10 because, again, huge props that they didn't use the NHL crest and that they went with the logos and kind of did like a cool muting thing. I didn't realize that with the music staff that actually makes the St. Louis jerseys like way better now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the fact that they didn't go full monochrome and it just doesn't work with some of the logos. That's just the nature of, you know, whatever team you're on. Like it could look different with Nashville. It could be different with Chicago, right?
Yeah.
It's just, there's a lot of variation. It's hard to say whether it would look good or not. So yeah, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10.
All right. Let's move to 19.
The Holy Grail.
These were very, very popular. This was hosted by San Jose.
Yeah.
We're
not even trying to be biased here. Yeah. These are actually just beautiful.
So again, they went with 2 jerseys instead of 4, but a black and a white.
Yeah.
And the logo itself is just the team logo in black and white.
Yes.
For every team's logo in black and white. It has very traditional hockey striping. So 1-way or 2-way stripes and 3 elbow stripes.
Yeah.
And then a colored collar as well. So very, very traditional hockey design.
Yeah.
The cool thing about this jersey is it was a collaboration with Parley. So it was made with all ocean plastics recycled into fabric to make these jerseys. And that was how they integrated San Jose and the ocean theme.
And still better quality than Fanatics.
Yeah.
They used literal trash and still made it better than Fanatics.
It was actually I have one of these. It's a very good quality jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're very passionate about these, so why don't you go first?
These, I mean, these are probably the best All-Star game jersey I've ever seen in my life, and even I still remember the promo video dropping for this to this day because it just fired me up. It was so inspired by it, and the way they shot it. If you haven't seen the video, it's mostly underwater, and they took underwater cameras to shoot all of these,
just like those photos we're showing.
Yeah. And the reason I'm so passionate about it is one, they got the traditional hockey aspects, no NHL crest and stuff. But man, they just look good. They look good. I would wear this out in public, and I'll go as far as to say that this beats some of the current jerseys out there for some of the teams. Yeah. I remember I was really disappointed with Tampa when they went too minimalist, in my opinion. They got rid of the strings on their jersey. They got rid of the word Tampa.
You're talking about the gradient one?
Not the gradient one, just their regular blue and whites.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just because they got rid of the word actual Tampa. It used to be on their away jerseys as well. They got rid of the strings. It's clip art now. Mm-hmm. And this at least has striping and stuff that has variation. And I really regret not buying. I think it was a Victor Hedman jersey that was sent to the All-Star game this year in white or something, because it looks better than the actual Tampa jerseys, in my opinion, the current ones right now.
I also really like how the stripes aren't monochrome, they're textured.
Yes.
So you can see there's a little bit, especially in the fatter stripes, there's a little bit of texturing there.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
So many details to it. Yeah.
I will agree with you. Aesthetically, these are the best ones.
Yeah.
But I'll say that because it doesn't look like an all-star jersey.
Yeah.
They totally forewent any all-star components, you know? So it looks like just team jersey.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. And when people, at least when hockey fans see this out in public, it's a conversation starter, and it's hard to find these jerseys even for sale.
Yeah, because they were very, very popular, and there's a very limited run of them.
Yeah, and big L on my part. I definitely should have bought it. I have the money to buy it. Yeah.
As soon as San Jose was hosting, I said, okay, I'm just going to buy whatever jersey it is, because who knows when San Jose is going to host again, right? Yeah. And I lucked out this was the jersey.
The best jersey of all time. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have a Brent Burns of this one in black.
Yeah, so nice. Damn, yeah, I really regret not buying this in multiple teams' jerseys. It works. The logo being black and white also really helps. It kind of just keeps everything even, nice to look at. I'm a big fan of just black and white in general. Yeah, I'm giving this an 11 out of 10. These are better than some of the jerseys out there right now. So, yeah.
For me, this is an 8 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
If they had added just a little bit of some all-star elements to make it stand out as an all-star jersey, I think I would have given it a 10.
Gotcha.
But 8 out of 10 for me.
Gotcha, yeah.
2018, hosted by Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
So these, again, they went back to the 4.
Yeah.
So 4 jerseys, 1 for each division. There's a white, a black, a gray, and a blue.
Yeah.
Has some of the Adidas striping down the sides. Like I said, they should have done this here. And then the top half of the sleeves are in neon colors. So the white and black have orange, the gray and the blue have yellow. And then the cuffs are black.
Yeah.
Or they're accented, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And then a stripe of stars around the elbow. Main crest is the NHL logo.
Yeah.
And it does actually have the laces. The laces are back.
Oh, yeah. That is true, yeah. I don't know. I'm really not a big fan of these. When I saw that Tampa was hosting and these were the jerseys, I was confused. I was like, what is... I understand Tampa is mostly blue and white, but, they've had those, lightning bolt sleeve jerseys in the past and stuff, and... I don't know. Where do you get neon green and neon orange from? I don't know.
I think they tried to do a Florida neon type thing, but they went with different colors than the Miami Vice colors. So they did Miami Vice last year, which actually the colors themselves looked really good.
Beautiful, yeah.
But they just kind of went for neon colors. I think, if I remember correctly, it was meant to signify Florida sunsets. So they're all sunsetty colors.
Oh, okay.
So that was how they worked in their local element. And then the stripe of a stripe of stars around the sleeve to signify all-star.
Got it. Okay. Is this also maybe some Gasparilla type of influence?
I don't think so. There's no pirates. There's no swords.
Okay.
Yeah. I know Tampa typically does some Gasparilla at least once a year.
Yeah.
But no, they didn't do it for this one.
Yeah. Missed opportunity in my opinion. Yeah, I'm not a fan of these. These look like soccer jerseys and not the good. When I say soccer jerseys, I mean the type you buy at Walmart type of soccer jerseys. Not anything that's going to strike a conversation. the colors don't make sense. I don't like the NHL crest. I'll give some props that they put laces back, but overall, not a fan. I'm 2 out of 10, honestly.
Wow. Okay. I remember these coming out and me really not liking them.
Yeah.
But when I look at them now, especially in the context of some of the other stinkers they put out for All-Star jerseys, I'm like, these weren't that bad.
Okay.
I do like the fact that there's 4 of them.
You're really a big fan of that 4 versus 2.
There's 4 teams. Make 4 jerseys.
Fair
Come
enough.
on, guys.
Fair enough.
Basics.
Yeah.
I do like that they tried the neon colors. I can quite see where you're getting at, where they didn't quite land it.
Yeah.
But I respect the effort.
Yeah. They tried. I'll give them that. They put in effort.
But it does look a little cluttered.
Yeah.
And a little hacked together.
Yeah.
You know, I'll give you that. So
for
me, I think I'd say maybe a 4 out of 10.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
2017, Los Angeles Kings hosted.
Yep.
4 jerseys. I think this was the first year. Oh, no, sorry. This was the second year they went to the 4 format.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 jerseys, purple, yellow, white, and black.
Mm-hmm.
All colors that the Kings have worn.
Yep.
NHL crest is the logo, and then there's a waist stripe of stars. And they have the traditional hockey yoke in different colors as well. So the yoke, if you don't know, is the shoulder part of the jersey is differently colored.
I actually didn't know that myself. I didn't know there's a word for that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, and it's quite a long yoke. It goes almost down to like almost wrist level.
Yeah.
So, very traditional hockey.
Old school hockey.
Like, old school hockey template.
Yeah.
Fitted with the Kings colors.
Yeah.
As the host.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm kind of a fan. Especially that purple one. I don't like the yellow one. And I just don't think I like yellow on jerseys. I don't think I'm a fan. But the purple and white ones, or white and gray, whatever it is, really a fan of. Even though yes, it's an NHL crest, and would it have been cooler with like, you know, the main logo? Sure, but you know, I understand why they put the NHL crest. Really like the fact that it's the old traditional striping, and love the stars along the bottom. I'm honestly a fan of these. I'm gonna give them a 6 out of 10. Yeah.
I think same points for me. You know, I love the old school look. They've added all-star elements. They've added local elements.
Yeah.
I would have liked more, you know, LA elements, not just LA Kings elements. I
mean, aren't the Lakers also purple and yellow though, right?
Yeah, they are. But, you know, there's more to LA than sports.
Yeah,
that's
true.
You know, you could have
put some tacos.
Yeah, something like that. Or, you know, some Hollywood references.
I mean, isn't the stars the Walk of Fame? Isn't that what it's supposed to be?
Oh, I thought that was just because of All-Star.
No, I thought that was the Walk of Fame.
Oh, the way they made it like a stripe? Yeah. Oh, that makes sense, actually.
Unless I'm like just talking out my ass.
No, you're
here.
probably right. Okay. That makes sense.
I was like, that's what I always thought it was. But
you know, I don't like the NHL logo, but what are you going to do there?
Yeah, I can't do much.
Yeah. It's a solid jersey.
Yeah.
I'd say 6 out of 10 for me.
Honestly, I would wear the purple one out in public if I had one.
Yeah, I like the black too.
Yeah. Nashville, 2016.
People really hated these when they came out.
All I can think of when I see these is John Scott.
The 2016 All-Star Game has become iconic because of John Scott.
Yeah.
So we look back at these fondly now because he wore this the whole weekend.
Yeah. That's the only reason I don't hate him. To be honest, like.
But yeah, these jerseys, there's a black and a white. It has the NHL logo with yellow accents because it's Nashville. Nashville's colors are yellow and blue. The sleeves are different shades of blocks, and they're black, white, and gray. And I believe they're meant to represent piano keys. And then a bit of yellow trim to tie into Nashville. And it's got the Tennessee State flag at the collar. Yeah. So you don't have that double NHL logo problem.
Yeah, I'll give them props for that. Yeah.
And this is back to Reebok. So before Adidas took it over.
Yeah.
For me, I like that they tried with the piano and the music elements, the Tennessee State flag. It feels a little cluttered, a little clip arty.
Yeah.
You know, very, very heavy on the blocks.
Yeah.
I also don't like why the white and the black have different order of the block colors. Why don't you just keep it the same?
Oh, I didn't notice that until you pointed it out. You're right.
Yeah. Now that you see it, you'll never notice.
Yeah. I think the way I'm looking at it right now is, the white has the white ends of the sleeve just to complete the overall white look. Yeah. And the black is the same way. And I think that's just so the human eye can see that it's meant to be a mostly black jersey or a mostly white jersey.
Really? Just that switch would make that difference?
I feel like it would, because when you look at someone's clothing, you look at the sleeves. And because when you see a shirt with different colored sleeves, you're like, all right, well, is it let's say it's black and beige or something. You're like, is it a black shirt with beige sleeve, or is it black and beige, or is it beige and black, right? Like, what's the main color at this point? I think that's really just to make it easier to identify that's my teammate on the ice type of deal.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, I could be completely wrong about this, but I think that's why they did it.
I think the whole sleeves is just a mistake.
But yeah, the sleeves are not great to look at in general.
Like, if you wanted to go for like a piano theme, you could have done like maybe like a piano stripe around the elbow or stripe around the wrist or something.
There's better ways to do it for sure. Yeah.
Or use like a piano font for the numbers.
Doesn't Nashville put the piano in their collar of their current jerseys?
I believe
or
so.
Something like that.
Yeah.
They could have put down the sleeve.
Their shoulder patch has the guitar on it.
Yeah.
It's like guitar pick shape.
Yeah. They could have put that on the sleeve instead.
Yeah.
So
there was better ways to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm pretty meh about these ones.
Yeah.
I'd say 4 out of 10.
Yeah. It makes me happy seeing these, but only because of John Scott and that whole debacle. But I nicknamed these the DeWalt jerseys, like the construction tools.
That's a good name.
Yeah.
Now that you say it.
Because that's all I can think of whenever I see, especially the black one. Yeah, they're DeWalt jerseys. They're not great to look at, but they have some fond memories attached to them, and I like the fact there's no double NHL crest. Overall, I'm still giving it a 4 out of 10. You won't catch me wearing these in public. Yeah.
They didn't use any Nashville blue. They went all in on the yellow.
You're right. Oh, they should have made the gray blue.
Oh, yeah.
What the heck, man?
Okay. Or, some of the piping could have been blue.
Yeah.
It could have been fixed.
Yeah.
All right. 2015, hosted by the Columbus Blue Jackets.
Yeah, these are interesting.
Well, they tried.
They tried. That's the best way to put it. They tried to do something different, yeah.
This is only 2 jerseys. I won't knock them this time because at this point, there was a West team and an East team.
Yeah.
So 2 teams, 2 jerseys. Makes sense,
yeah.
1 black, 1 white. They did the NHL logo like it was made out of metal for some reason. And it's just
why?
hard.
Is that Columbus related of some sort? Is it like concrete jungle type of?
No. Why would Columbus be the concrete jungle?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It looks like a sewer, doesn't it? Like a sewer lid.
I hope that's not what they were going for, but it does look like it.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of that. Yeah,
it's just hard to read.
Yeah, people will see it like when they look at you from a distance wearing this, they'll see a giant shield, but they won't see NHL.
Yeah,
and that's, as you said earlier, the best part of the NHL logos. It's clean, it's simple, it's easy to understand.
Yeah, and you ruined it.
You ruined it. Yeah.
It's also got this weird armpit striping. There's like stripes coming out of the armpit that don't...
And then it stops.
Yeah. It only goes up to the elbow.
Yeah.
And then the accents on both are this electric lime green.
Which Columbus has never used as far as I remember.
Oh, it's Stinger.
It's Stinger, you're right.
It's their mascot color. But you're the Columbus...
We're deep NHL fans and we know that. The average person's not going to know.
And even then you have to think about it for a second.
Yeah.
And you're the Columbus Blue Jackets.
Yeah.
Why is there not a blue one?
Yeah.
Well, there's no blue on either jersey.
Yeah, these are tough to look at. They tried, yeah.
This really feels like, you know what kids like? Neon.
Yeah. How do you do, fellow kids? You know what these are? These are Xbox jerseys. These are sponsored by Xbox. 100%.
Yeah. I could, if I was my character in COD was wearing one of these.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Or Fortnite or something.
Yeah, this is a Fortnite jersey.
This predates Fortnite, I'm pretty sure.
This is Fortnite before Fortnite happened, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, these are tough and not in the good way.
2
out of 10. Yeah. These are not good.
All right. Last one is 2012. So 2014, no All-Star game due to the Olympics.
Yeah.
2013, no All-Star game due to lockout. So 2012 is the last one for our episode here. Hosted by Ottawa. 1 blue, 1 red.
Why blue? Ottawa doesn't have blue.
I think traditionally for the All-Star game, it was blue was the Eastern Conference, red was the Western Conference.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Honestly, I would like to see them bring that back in the sense that I feel like all the 4 divisions should have a standard color. Because every time they do the 4 division thing, they change the color.
Yeah.
And you never know which division is which.
Yeah.
Okay, can't we just standardize it?
Yeah. Yeah. You just said you wanted the city colors in it.
I wanted city elements.
Oh, elements. Okay,
it doesn't have to be the color.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree with that, though. I definitely think any of the All-Star jerseys should have city elements to it, and that's what would make it unique. As they did with San Jose and St. Louis and LA.
Nashville.
Nashville, yeah. And even the Miami Vice ones, yeah. So, but these 2012 ones in Ottawa, I don't hate them, but I don't like them.
They're just jerseys.
Yeah. They're upgraded versions of the 2022 ones.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And like, I don't like how the sleeves just end at the elbow.
Yeah, I do like the pinstripey thing.
I love that design, but I feel like,
But why did it end at the elbow abruptly?
Yeah. If you had it like fade out, like if it crept in toward the shield and like kind of like faded out, that would have looked cool. It looked like almost like suit of armory.
Yeah, but it just
cut off. Yeah.
I was like, why did they do that?
And then I don't know on the blue one specifically. I don't know why the collar's a different color on the blue one.
You could collar?
Yeah, you know how they have that light blue collar. I don't like that.
I don't know. Yeah, to distinguish the two, maybe.
I'm being nitpicky, but you know, I do like the waist stripe of stars. I think that looks nice.
Yeah, that is pretty nice, and because Reebok definitely had more of a scooped hem type of jersey look.
Yeah.
Than Adidas is more flat, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of nice to look at, but it also they missed the mark a little bit, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're not the worst jerseys I've ever seen, but nothing that I'd be wearing out in the street. I'll give it like a 3 out of 10. Honestly,
yeah, I was about to say the same 3.
Like,
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
but you could have done more.
Yeah, could have done more. Yeah, and these are definitely the past 10 years. And there's I'm sure there's iconic jerseys we missed out there, but
yeah.
Well,
that was the past 10 years of All-Star jerseys.
Yeah. What would you say overall should be included from jerseys going forward for All-Star games? Besides, like, you said city elements and 4 colors?
Yeah, city elements have 4 distinct colors because there's 4 teams.
Yeah.
So as long as you're keeping that format, make it 4 colors.
Yeah.
I do like them incorporating a little bit of each team the player is from.
Yeah.
But, the main crest seems like a lot.
Yes.
So maybe shoulder patch would be cool.
Yeah.
And then... maybe don't use the NHL logo as a center patch. Just design something new.
Yeah.
That'd be the easiest way to get all-star elements and is design the center chest.
Yeah.
Don't just change the color of the jersey,
Yes, yeah. I completely agree. I was going to say, definitely agree with the city elements aspect. I don't know how standardized coloring would work. I think maybe it would kill off some of the creativity, but I would love to see them try it for a couple years, see how it goes. Maybe it would give some sort of brand identity type of deal. And definitely don't want the NHL crest on the front. It
works and it looks very nice in the collar.
It does. It really does. But I don't see myself wearing this after this weekend. Ever. And you pay the same price as a normal jersey for these.
Yeah, honestly, you pay more.
Yeah. So it's just, if I'm going to buy a jersey, I want to wear it more than once.
Yeah.
Unless it's like some super rare collectible. And these are not that. So yeah, I would love to see a little bit more city element and just more individuality and get creative with it. This is the one jersey that comes and goes every year.
Mm-hmm.
Try something new. That's why I don't mind the Drew House ones. They were mostly a miss, but at least they tried something new. And yeah, I don't know. It's something I look forward to every year.
Yeah.
So,
I always love new jerseys.
Yeah.
So. If you enjoyed this episode, do let us know. Maybe we can rank some other jerseys. We could do like
some short form jersey content.
Yeah, some top alternates, maybe stadium series. Yeah. Feel free to let us know if you like this, especially in the off season. We can get into some jersey talk.
Yeah, I mean, NHL jerseys it's fun to just talk about fashion, and NHL fans are really into jerseys. There's so much to discuss. So
absolutely, let us know.
Yeah,
we'll catch you next week. This has been Glass Seats. We're out every week. Spotify, Apple, and Google. Also catch us on YouTube and Instagram @Spud Network Podcast is the handle.
Yep.
See ya.
Bye.